Virgo, hi. So today we're gonna be having a look into your upcoming week from the 28th of March until the 3rd of April 2022, and we're gonna have a look into your recent past, your present energies, and your immediate future, and also we're gonna pull a card, an oracle card, as a little piece of advice from the universe to you at the end. Okay, before we begin, please, I ask you to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, because it really helps a lot. Okay, it's always interesting as well for you to have a look not only at the video of your sun sign, but also check out the videos for your rising sign and your moon sign, and then those are general readings, so you please take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Okay, so let's get started. What's in store for Virgo this week? Okay, so the main energy of the reading is the Six of Swords. There's a theme present in your life right now involving some type of like change, some movement that you either doing or trying to do in some area of your life. Usually going from a moment of like turbulence heading towards some like calmer waters, so to speak. There's also a sense of like progression. Let's see. Virgo. By the looks of it, what I can see is the...
So, in your recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Hermit. That's you, Virgo. I see here that something, and I'm not sure if it came from you, or if it was an outside force type of thing, but something here like forced you to take control of your life, especially in what regards material things, like where you work, your living situation, your finances, your routine, your body. You really had to, your person's taking charge of that, and kind of like get a hold out of things in your life. And which brings us to where we are right now in the present. I feel like that situation, whatever it was, it really served as an awakening with you, because here we have the Judgment card, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. And that awakening was kind of like a aha moment, like, that's it. For me to get control over my life, over my material world right now, I need to make some changes. Or at least, if we're not talking changes here, at least you had some very profound realization. You were able to like figure out what it is that you have to do. And there's a feeling here with the King of Pentacles that involves most probably work, but of course we could also be talking a love situation type of thing. The issue though is that I feel like even though you realize that,
even though the issue here is that I see that even though you came to a realization, there's not much right now that you are doing. And you might even have a feeling that there's nothing you can do at the moment regarding that. Like this type of thing of like, now I know what's best. I know that this is the path to take. And that I recommend, that's the best. But can I do it? No, in my specific situation, I cannot do it. Why? Why can't you do it? If you are so sure that you know that there's a better way of going about things, again, whatever it might be, what is it that you're still like so stuck? Of course, we're gonna clarify that in a bit, but for now, that's just more like an overview. What I see here, though, is that heading towards the future, the immediate future, we have the Hanged One, we have the Nine of Cups reverse, and we have the Moon card. I see that for you to make those changes that you gotta do, you really gotta be open to some level of discomfort that comes with it. That's gonna be an energy that you really gonna have to embrace. That not only you're gonna jump into the unknown, and that might not come super naturally to you, but you really have to come to terms with the fact that it might feel uncomfortable, or even like you have to give something so you can get something. I wouldn't call it self-sacrifice necessarily, but really you gotta give something for you to get what you want. And by the looks of it, it might feel challenging to you. But okay, let's clarify. Let's have a look first at the Six of Swords here as your main energy. We got the Three of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Death card. Okay, so again, like this movement, it's something that you realize that you have to do. I don't see you doing much, to be honest. I see you being like way too comfortable where you are right now. The thing about going about things this way is that when we have this realization that you just had right here with the Judgment card, and we see it so clearly what it is that we need to do, and we still don't do it, life tends to push us into that direction, you know, until you have no other option. And that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here with the Death card, that you might get a little nudge from life. So it's like you either go willingly or you're gonna be pushed into it. Now let's see the Four of Pentacles here in your recent past. The Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Lovers. Okay, so there's a couple here with the Lovers card. I feel like what you were holding on in the past, we might be talking about a relationship type of situation, and that you were really trying to take control over that. Not in a bad, I don't see it necessarily in a bad way. If anything, quite the opposite. I feel like it came from a place of awareness in you that you had to take charge of this, of where this situationship was going. Let's see the Strength card. What is it that you had to take the lead of? Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, the High Priestess. Yeah, by the looks of it, we are talking about some type of like relationship. It can be a love relationship, it can even be a professional relationship. By the looks of it, it's not. By the looks of it, we're talking love here. But that was the thing that you were holding on to something and trying to assert your will in some type of way. Let's see the Hermit card here. That is you, by the way. Have the Nine of Swords, the Temperance reverse, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so by the looks of it, whatever it is that was going on with your relationship, in the recent past, it brought you a great deal of distress, okay? We're talking about losing sleep over something, feeling yourself somewhat, some like unsettling type of feeling. And there is also a theme of like there's something there might have been like too much. There was a lack of like sobriety or even like moderation or reaching a middle ground in a way. I feel like maybe you and someone else that is involved in some type of partnership with you were kind of not seeing eye to eye in a way. And that made you rethink things. That pushed you to rethink things. Let's see the Judgment card in your present situation. What is this realization about? Okay, Virgo, we got the Four of Pentacles. Again, we got the Sun card and we got the Ten of Swords. You really you realize that for you to accomplish the things that you do and for you to really for you to get in touch with your inner confidence, for you to amplify that, it would be necessary for you to put an end to something. And I got the feeling that this is what's going on in your mind right now, but I don't see you doing much. We have big cards here, with the Strength card, with the Hermit, with the Judgment, with the Hangman, with the Moon, with the Sun. And all that speaks to me about this realization that you had. I feel like that is present, but in your actions, I do not see that. I feel like I would even go one step further and say that I see that on an energetic level, you are kind of like calling it quits. It might not be to the whole relationship, it might be to an aspect of it, but I definitely see it happening. But on a concrete level, I feel like you are still very much there. Maybe some changes that you had to do and you are not, you like delaying them. But I can't, but. I feel like there's a lot of buts here coming on. Let's see the Eight of Swords here. What is it that makes you feel so stuck in this situation? We got the Six of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Emperor. Again, there's the need to move on, but you kind of like gathering strength within yourself first before you actually do it. I get the feeling that it's kind of like you saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm just waiting for like a better time to move on. The problem with that type of reasoning usually is that when you tend to wait for a better time to do something, sometimes the better timing never comes, you know? And in the meantime, you suffer for it. You might even be a bit hesitant of kind of like making the wrong decision, or this decision having like consequences that you don't want to deal with right now. I just feel like I need to remind you that there is no bad decision, especially when you're talking about like a good feeling, some type of realization that we had. The only wrong decision, if I could say so, is to like ignore the ways that your body is like telling that you feel about something. Because even if you do something that was not, if you choose a route that was not the route for you at the moment, life goes on and you can still redo it and you gain knowledge, you learn a lesson and you can try it again and better. But by not doing things, You constantly replaying like, what if I had done it? What if? No one deserves that. You don't deserve that, Virgo. Let's see the King of Pentacles here in your present. The Judgment card again, the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups. Again, we have a couple here with the Judgment card. And that is the part that you are stuck. You are stuck in the things that you have already established with someone or with a situation. And it is precisely the material aspects of things. They are making you not act right now. I just don't know for how long this is gonna be sustainable for you, because I see you not happy about it. Let's see the Hanged Man in your immediate future. Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. This change of perspective here is a change in how you are operating. You are, can you see the flow? Like right now you are, something was building up inside of you. Right now you came to terms of like, yeah, this is the best thing to do. Still, I'm not doing. Something in your future, in your immediate future, is gonna give it like a last push. And I see you chasing something that makes you feel more whole, more like satisfied. I don't see you staying unhappy like this for much longer. Again, at least on an energetic level, there's no end to how much betrayal we can impose on ourselves on a concrete level, you know. We can like keep on staying on relationships and situations and work situations that do not work for us for undetermined amount of time until life pushes us out. But it's harder when life has to do that for us. Let's see the Nine of Cups reverse here. The Chariot, the Star, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, what is it's just like a confirmation that what is having this impact on you, or like not for you to not act, is all the discomfort that's gonna come with it. But I see you doing it either way, because I see you realizing that this is necessary, that this movement is what it takes for you to better like reconnect to yourself and what you truly want. It might not feel easy though, I warn you right now, but it does not mean that it's not gonna feel incredibly rewarding. And by the looks of it, I see that you are placing so much hope into this. With the Star card, there's like a lot that you're placing onto that. Like, hey, once I get there, that's what I need to get. That's what I need to do, and that's what I need to achieve right now. And I feel like it might be good for you to hold on to this hope and to this optimism through this journey. That no matter if it might feel heavy, just the fact that you are on your way to get to some place that you really need to do, or to achieve something that you really want to, that's already so brave. And that might be worth pushing through some temporary discomfort. You know what I mean? Let's see the Moon card in your immediate future. The King of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Wands. I feel like once you start getting into the path, just because you are heading into unknown territory, so to speak, you might feel some inner struggle inside of yourself, kind of like a part of you might be like, yes, that's what I want to do, I want to keep going, and some other part of you might be like, ah, this is too much, this is just like too new, what if I just come back? We know though that this is not really what you have been thinking of for all this time. So those are the competing forces that you might have to find yourself having to reconcile in a way. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna come out of this, and I really hope you take your time and ponder things carefully, but once you go, trust your gut, okay? Now let's take an oracle card. See what advice does the universe have for you right now, Virgo. Oh, can you see it? Possibilities. Let me read it. Let's see. The eagle has an overview of all the possibilities contained in the landscape below, as it flies freely, naturally, and effortlessly through the sky. It is really in its domain, very grand and self-contained. This card indicates that you are at a point where a world of possibilities is open to you. Because you have grown more loving towards yourself, more self-contained, you can work easily with others. Because you are relaxed and at ease, you can recognize possibilities as they present themselves, sometimes even before others can see them. Because you are in tune with your own nature, you understand that existence is providing you with exactly what you need. Enjoy the flight and celebrate all the varied wonders of the landscape spread before you. That was nice. So, Virgo, I really hope this was helpful for you. Don't forget to leave it a like and see you next time.